I used to count the stars with you. Now I just count the cracks in this empty room. Your laughter's gone, but it echoes still, like a ghost that lingers when the world stands still.
You said forever in a whisper low, then left like wind that didn't even blow. The silence fell, but it screamed so loud, and I wore your memory like a funeral shroud.
Ashes on my pillow where your head once lay, faded scent of yesterday. I reach into the dark, but there's nothing I can hold, just memories burning cold.
Ashes on my pillow, dreams turned into dust. Love died quiet without a fuss. You didn't slam the door, didn't even say goodbye, but I'm still sleeping with a lie.
I keep the lights off, you hated them bright. Still sleep on your side every single night. I talk to shadows, I pray to air, pretend for a moment that you're still there.
And I write your name in the frost on the glass,
watch it melt like the love that could last. Ashes on my pillow where your warmth once stayed, now it's just cold and memories frayed. Your heartbeat used to sync with mine, now it's just ticking time. Ashes on my pillow, silence in my chest. You left quiet but took the rest of who I was, of who I tried to be. Now the night just swallows me. I never heard the footsteps fade, no last look back, no promise made,
just empty drawers and a broken frame, and I still whisper your name.
Ashes on my pillow where love used to breathe, now it's just ghosts I can't unsee. I sleep with a smile I pretend is real, but only emptiness I feel. Ashes on my pillow, heart reduced to smoke, no words left, just what you broke. You left me here in the quietest way, but your silence still haunts my days. Ashes on my pillow, and I still lay here anyway.
Neon rain on a window pane, clock stuck blinking 2:08. The world is sleeping but I'm wide awake, caught in the hush where the shadows break. I see a face that wears my skin, but the eyes don't match the soul within. 1,000 masks behind the glass, how many nights can a mirror outlast? And every breath, a foregone truth that the eyes don't match the soul within. 1,000 masks behind the glass, how many nights can a mirror outlast? And every breath, a foregone truth, the silence sings in shades of youth. I press my hand, it presses back, but who's the one about to crack? Midnight mirrors show me what I hide, 1,000 versions I can't deny. Reflections whisper lies and grace. Who am I behind this face? Midnight mirrors hold me close then twist. The truth I crave is in the mist. Every crack a secret scream. Am I awake or still a dream? Flickering light like a haunted reel, I dance alone in a room I feel. Is it me or just a trace of someone else who took my place? Glitch in the glow, truth in the blur. I'm not quite her, I'm not quite sure. Each stare becomes a turning tide, a stranger standing just inside. Midnight mirrors, don't you look away. You see me break, you've watched me stay. Painted smiles and aching eyes reflect the quietest goodbyes. Midnight mirrors hold my shame and flame. leave no trace. If I shatter, will you fall? Or will you rise and show it all? Midnight mirrors, you know me best, better than my heart, my breath, my chest. So take my truth and take my tears. You've held my soul for all these years. Midnight mirrors, still and deep, where I lose myself and never sleep. You walk in accent wrapped in silk and smoke. I say everything we're not supposed to know. Your fingers graze mine like a warning flare. We're not alone, but we don't care. Every look is louder than a scream. Every touch is sharper than a dream. We write our names on fogged up glass, then wipe it clean before they ask. They say love like this is poison sweet, but I drink you in like I need to bleed. One more taste, just one more lies. You pull me close, I kiss goodbye. Kiss me like a secret thought, but wild, like you're breaking rules with every smile. Whisper me into your skin, like confessions soaked in sin. Kiss me like a secret, dark and deep, the kind you crave but never keep. No names, no light, no breath to spare, just lips that know we shouldn't dare. You're the flame I keep beneath my bed, a danger dance in words unsaid, where shadows wrapped in stolen nights, lit only by the red stoplights. If they knew, they'd tear us apart, so we make love in the dark. Hide our truths in tangled sheets, where silence sways and rhythm speaks. Kiss me like a secret, don't hold back, like the world would end if we got caught in the act. Tell me lies I'll choose to believe, like you'll stay when you're gonna leave. Kiss me like a secret, raw and wrong, like the beat inside your favorite song, where the spark inside the shame, the sweetest burn that has no name.
Hush, don't say it out loud. This is our vow. In shadows only, touch me slowly.
Kiss me like a secret no one knows, like a flower blooming where fire grows. One more night beneath this lie, where love and fear collide. Kiss me like a secret, then vanish like smoke, and leave the silence to choke.
Don't say it out loud. This is our vow. In shadows only, touch me slowly.
Kiss me like a secret no one knows, like a flower blooming where fire grows. One more night beneath this lie, where love and fear collide. Kiss me like a secret, then vanish like smoke, and leave the silence to choke. I changed my sheets, I burned your notes, deleted songs and all your quotes. But every night when I lie still, your echo climbs the windowsill. It's in the static on the line, the space between the clock's slow chime. It whispers low behind the breeze, like haunted love that never leaves. They say you're gone, I say you're not. You're just a sound I never forgot. You're the ghost in your voice, still calling me home. Through empty halls where I walk alone, I hear you laugh in my favorite song. The You said goodbye with a final breath, but your syllables outlived your death. They replay and lose a broken reel and blur the lines of what I feel. I talk to you in dreams I fake, in mirrors cracked by my own ache, and every silence, loud and wide, still holds you speaking from inside. You're the ghost in your voice, still clinging tight like smoke that dances in candlelight. You haunt my sleep, my waking air. You're everywhere and never there. You're the ghost in your voice, sharp and sweet. In every word I still repeat. No exorcism, no escape. Your echo wears my shape. I thought I healed, but you speak and I feel everything. Stop pretending you're not here. You're the ghost in your voice, and I'm still here. In my still and dreams I fake, and mirrors cracked by my own ache, and every silence, loud and wide, still holds you speaking from inside. You're a ghost in your voice, and I still hear. High heels and hurried lives, glass towers scrape the skies. Everyone's in shades of gray, but I wear sunlight anyway. I don't belong to suits or trends, I bloom where the pavement bends. Cracks in concrete, that's my place. No garden fence, no gilded face. They said I'd break, but I broke through. Grew roots deep in the morning dew. I'm a wildflower in the city, untamed, unborn and gritty. Wind in my hair, truth in my eyes. I don't shrink, I rise. Let the world keep spinning blind. I'll dance in my own time. No, I won't be trimmed to fit their frame. I was never meant to be the same. They call me soft, they call me strange, but strength don't always look arranged. I speak in color, walk off beat, with muddy boots on polished streets. And overlooked and overgrown, but I make this wild heart my home. You can't pave over soul and spark. I bloom brightest in the dark. I'm a wildflower in the city, growing bold, growing pretty. Without permission, without a plan, just roots and rain and who I am. Let the noise blur what's true, I'll still stretch towards skies of blue. They tried to cut what they can't name, but I just grow back all the same. No map, no mold, no chain to hold, just sun and soul, it's all. That's how I grow. I'm a wildflower in the city, and this world won't rewrite me. I don't follow, I don't ask, I just bloom and blaze my path. So if you see me standing free, don't pity, stand with me. unafraid.
I said too much or not enough. I held on tight when you had enough. Played the hero, lost the plot. Tried to fix what I never got. You walked away in shades of rain. I stood there drenched in my own blame. Every silence since you've gone feels like a line I got all wrong. I see the credits start to roll, but there's one thing I still know. If I could rewrite the ending, I'd choose a different line. Undo the hurt, unbreak the fall, and stop us running out of time. If I could rewrite the ending, you wouldn't leave that night. I'd turn the page, rewrite our fate, and hold you when I got it right. Just give me one more scene to say what I should have said before we turn forever into words we both regret. I still rehearse my lines at 2 a.m., the ones I should have said back then. But paper hearts and hindsight tears can't change the loss of all those years. Maybe love was just a script that we both tried but couldn't flip. But in my dreams you still return, and in those dreams the fire still burns. If I could rewrite the ending, I'd chase the fight away, replace the silence with your smile, and ask you please to stay. If I could rewrite the ending, we never learned the word goodbye. I cross out gone by, you're still mine, and never make you cry. I know this life's no movie scene, but I still play you in every dream. Just one more chance, one more try to make it right before goodbye. If I could rewrite the ending, I'd hold you through the storm, say all the things I meant to say, and keep your heart warm. If I could rewrite the ending, you'd still be next to me. We write the future, not the fall. We'd be the story we believed. But this ink has dried, and you're not mine. So I keep rewriting in the mind.
Waves curl like your fingers in my hair, salt on my lips, you were always there. The ocean whispered secrets in your tone, but now I walk this beach alone. You kissed me like a summer storm, soft and wild, not meant to conform. I laugh between the thunder sound, now all I hear is crashing down. Your voice still floats inside the breeze, your name's a rhythm in the seas. Saltwater love, sweet like the tide, pulls me in then says goodbye. You were the sun I couldn't chase, the tear that dry on my face. Saltwater love burns in my veins, left a mark I can't explain. Bittersweet and wild and true, like the sea. I drown in you. We carved our names in drifting sand, watched them fade right from our hands. You said nothing here can stay, but I still come back anyway. mistletoe. Every star reflects your light, but none of them hold you tonight. Saltwater love, warm and cold, gave me fire and left me cold. You kissed with waves, you left with wind, but I would do it all again. Saltwater love, wild and free, you were the ocean swallowing me. A love too deep to name or keep, that still sings me to sleep. You rise, you fall, like tides that call. Your ghost is blue, but it feels like you. Saltwater love, still in my skin, where you end and I begin. You didn't stay, but you remain, like salt that lingers in the rain. Saltwater love, I breathe you in, like seafoam dancing on my skin. You're gone, but not erased, just waves I still taste. Salt on my lips, you never left. It's 3 a.m. and still hums old jazz playing low from someone's drums. Your sweater's still hung on the kitchen chair, and your ghost sits in it like you're still there. Ashtray full and heart half lit, smoke curls up like every word we quit. I trace your name in the window sweat, try to forget, but I ain't there yet. I sip cold coffee like it's wine, pretend your lips were still on mine, but silence talks in your old tone, and I'm not made for sleeping alone. Fever dreams and cigarettes, your scent still clings, I can't forget. This room replays your laugh, your lies, like movie scenes behind closed eyes. Fever dreams and cigarettes, the taste of you still lingers, yet I breathe you in, you burn and burn, but every night I still return. Street lights bleed through dirty blinds, each shadow shaped like stolen time. I talk to walls, they don't respond, but they hold secrets you left on. You were smoke, I was the spark, we lit each other in the dark. Now I'm just ash on empty sheets, still chasing ghosts I cannot meet. Fever dreams and cigarettes, your hands, your heat can't disconnect. I see your face in every flame, but it flickers out when I say your name. Fever dreams and cigarettes, my lungs and heart still feel your debt. You're gone, but here in every breath, a love that lived between life and death. Midnight murmurs, final skips, your phantom touch on my lips. Fever dreams and cigarettes, where memory dances and never rests. You haunt the rhythm of my bed, even long after what we said. So I light one more, let it burn like regret, and dream of you in fever and cigarette. You didn't knock, you didn't rate, you tore the sky and changed my fate, like lightning striking through my chest. I never knew love could hit like this. You spoke in storms, you breathed in flame, and every kiss screamed out my name. You lit the dark, you woke the wild, then vanished like a reckless child. I should've run, I should've known, but I stood still and called it home. You were the thunder, loud and true, breaking every part I thought I knew. You shook my soul, then slipped away, but your echoes still remain. You were the thunder, fierce and fast. You never stayed, but God, you last. Even now, in the quietest night, I still feel your storm at night. The rain you brought still floods my chest, but I wear the wreckage like a dress. You carved your name into the sky and left it hanging where dreams die. Some loves are whispers, soft and slow, but you were fire and you let go. And though you left without a sound, your chaos still shakes the ground. You were the thunder, wild and free, a song trace you now in shattered years. And when I stand beneath the rain, I almost feel you once again. Living in my bones, even when I'm alone. You're gone but never far. You're every sky that still shows scars. You were the thunder born to blaze. You burned through all my yesterdays. I wouldn't change a single tear, 'cause loving you is crystal clear. You were the thunder loud and wild, a fleeting storm, a sacred trial. And though you left without a sound, you're the reason I still look up when the sky breaks down. You were the thunder, and I'll never forget the sound. You were the thunder, and I'll never forget the sound. We're talking but it's white noise now. Same words, different words somehow. I say stay, you hear it go. We dance around what we don't show. Glitches in your eyes tonight, flicker like a neon fight. I try to read your lips again, but the meaning's lost within the static spin. We used to sink like final grooves. Now every beat we fail to move. There's static between us, sharp and loud. A love that used to stand so proud, now it flickers, faults and broken tones. Two hearts ringing out alone. There's static between us, can't tune in. Your touch feels like it's wearing thin, but I can't change the station yet, still clinging to the silhouette. I miss the silence that meant peace. Now every hush just feels like grief. Your shadow's here but soul is gone. Still I keep the signal on. We're speaking sparks, not words tonight. Flashing fast but never right. Can we decode the frequency, or are we ghosts on different beats? There's static between us, thick like dust. Each fight rewinds, each hug mistrust. I scream I love you with no sound. You blink but never turn around. There's static between us, tense and tight. I hold you wrong, you lead to right. But baby, something still connects, even if it disconnects. We spark, we blur, we break. Static, static between us. I hear your heart. There's static between us, it won't clear, but I still want you near. Even when the wires twist, even when the words get missed. There's static between us, love and pain, like thunder with no rain. But I'd rather drown in this white sound than never hear you again. We're noise and code and almost true, but I still listen, just for you.